Hey everybody, welcome back to Fortunate Creations. I'm Kim, and again, this is a channel where we talk about everything to do with crafting and being creative. So today I actually want to talk about crafting, being creative, good manners, and being polite. I would like to introduce you to Bravo. There he is. There's our little Bravo. I would like to tell you the story of Bravo, and then I'd like to show you how I make him. So recently I have become the lunch lady in a local elementary school. And I noticed that a lot of the children needed some help with their manners. A lot of them would raise their hand and just yell out what they needed: fork, napkin, bathroom, whatever. So I was correcting them. Please, may I have a fork? And then once I gave it to them, thank you, or something like that. Those are good examples. Or if I said to them, do you need your milk opened? No. How about no thank you? No thank. So I've been practicing with the kids since I started on working on their manners. So I developed Bravo. So the story of Bravo is he's a little wiggle worm that lives in a grass patch on the side of the school playground. Every day, Bravo watches the children as they play on the playground, and he gets really happy inside when he sees the kids playing nicely, being kind to one another, and using their manners, not only with themselves, but with the adults as well. So Bravo decides one day that he wants to go into the school and see if there's a way he can be part of the school and show the children how much he appreciates their manners and their kindness. He makes his way into the cafeteria, and the lunch lady there says, that is a great idea, Bravo. So from then on, whenever a child says or please or thank you or shows kindness to another child, Bravo wiggles on the lunch lady's lanyard and says, I want to go home with that person. So the goal for Bravo is for every kid in the school to have a Bravo hanging on their backpack or on their zipper or around their neck or wherever they want to wear him, to show the world that they know their manners and that they are polite and kind. So there's the story of Bravo. If I can get myself going and get it all set, there will be a softcover book coming out with a Bravo with every book. So I'm hoping that the whole world will know Bravo and I appreciate good manners and kindness for everybody, shown towards each other, to each other, not only from kids to adults, but adults to adults and kids to kids as well. So thanks for listening to the story. Now, let me show you how I make one of these. So easy. I have it down to under 3 minutes. Okay. What you're going to need, I use Red Heart Super Saver stripes, and the colorway is Day Glow. So pretty much it's the idea of one of those regular wiggle worms, but I made them a little smaller. So I start with a slip knot, okay? And then I take the slip knot and I slide it through the hole on the clasp. And then I go ahead and I put my hook so that it's like this, okay? I tighten it and I slide it to the top. Now I'm trying to hide my tails as I do this. So the first couple are a little tight. And what you're going to do is chain 15. So I actually pinch that and pull it through, trying to get the tail in there as well. So that's 2. And it will pop out. That's fine. You can tuck it in as you go. Okay. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15. Now I forgot to tell you I am using a 6mm hook, okay? And again, I'll tuck this in as I go. Now, so you've got the slip knot, this hooked onto the slip knot. You can hide this in as you go along, or once you go back around, it doesn't really matter. You're going to chain 15. Now in each of these chains, you're going to put 2 single crochet, okay? I got a hair on there driving me crazy. There we go. Okay, so 1, 2. 1, 2. And I do have it to down around 2 minutes and 50 seconds. So each one of these chains gets 2, and you're going to notice he starts to curl all on his own. So there's nothing you need to do. The yarn will just automatically curl on its own. Okay. All the way down. I'm just going to go ahead and let you stay with me while I do all of these, because like I said, it's only 2 minutes. So here we go, 2 for there. So you're going to actually end up with 28 as you go back, because these are the ones that you're going to form the head. So you're going all the way back up. You're going to do 28, 2 in every one of these chains. Now when you get up to the top, you're still putting 2 in them, but you're working around the clasp, so it gets a little tricky. And also remember, you're trying to tuck this tail in. So you want to go ahead, tuck that in there. And again, this is very forgiving, so you'll be able to either snip that off or hide it even better, however you want. All right, so I'm all the way back up to the top ones, 2 in here. Now I'm to the one that is attached here. So I'm going to actually go right into this space right here, and I'm going to put 2 on this side of the clasp, okay? So you're going to do 2. 1, 2, and then I'm going to slide the clasp up, and I'm going to do 2 more in that same loop on the bottom side of the clasp, okay? And that just reinforces the clasp and kind of tucks it behind his head. Let me show you an example of that. So here's the front of him. This is what makes the clasp go to the back of his head. So we're going to finish that. Now, the very next space, you're going to see it's already starting to curl. You're going to put 4 single crochet in that one spot. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then what I do is I tighten it down. So you pull it nice and tight. And then you're going to count from the hook 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you're going to slip stitch into that 5th chain right there. Pull a nice little string, and I'll tell you why you need a tail, okay? And then pull it right through. So this is what you have so far, okay? I take my needle, and I'm sliding up in here, and then, excuse me, and then I'm going to poke through and slide the needle through there. So let me show you. I'm not threading it yet because it's easier to thread it once you've got it where you want it. So I'm sliding it, and it looks like that. I'm sliding it in the middle here, and it pops out in the hook right there. Okay. Now I'm going to thread the needle. Pull it nice and tight through. And this is what gives the head the roundness. It pops the head out a little bit, okay? And then all I'm going to do is right back down in the back, tuck it in the same way. And then one more time, just to make sure it's nice and secure, I tuck it back in and I cut it off. So that is the main part of Bravo. After that, you're going to need a hot glue gun and some googly eyes, okay? If you're making a bunch of them and you need to be consistent, make sure you have enough of the eyes. I just ran out. I had to order some. But I bought a variety pack. If you're just making a couple and you want to make them unique for each kid, you can go ahead and do that. So I'm just going to grab 2 of the same size Google eyes. Now, lesson learned, peel the sticky part off the back, because if you hot glue it with the sticky part on the back, it could peel off and then the eye is going to come off because your hot glue is only holding the paper for the back. Okay, so I peel off this stickiness here, and I've got my hot glue gun all warmed up. 2 teeny tiny dots of glue right where you want your eyes to be, okay? Again, be careful. Glue guns are mean. They will burn you. 2 little dots of glue, and it's as simple as placing the eyeballs on there, and bravo. There he is. There's our little bravo. So I hope this helped. If you do make a bravo, or if you do suggest it to your school, let me know. I'd love to see the reaction. I'm actually getting thank you notes from parents because their kids are bringing them home and they're really excited. So I have all the teachers at the school wearing them and the kids are earning them. So it's really a great incentive to show everybody that manners are important. So I hope you enjoyed this. And remember, always, please be happy, be kind, use your manners, and be creative. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'll see you next time.